Welcome back to the series. Can Coach Mike win the Super Bowl with the Vikings? We're going into year 3 here. Just for a recap from the last episode. This is the Super Bowl that just happened, the MVPs. And the players who retired. I'm just going to go through it real quick so you can see all the players that did, the ones that played on teams. And then let's get right into re-signing. No staff moves. If somebody leaves, I'll replace them. But normally that really happens just after you win a Super Bowl or make a Super Bowl. That's about it. But we had just lost to the Panthers in the divisional round, 11-6 this year. This is what the team is looking at like right now before we get into free agency, just as a refresher. But that everybody that I will resign. This is what the team is looking like. My target this year is absolutely a running back. That's the one thing I think we're really missing out on offense. And for defense, I think we can get another corner maybe, and maybe a linebacker, maybe an outside linebacker. We'll see. But let's see who we can resign. Let's start tossing around some money. Definitely want a new running back. See if we can do that. Definitely a new fullback. Addison, $35 million for 5th year. $35 million's a lot. I'll try free agency. I mean, he doesn't want to come back. I'll resign more. Let's see if he does that. Yep. Tight ends. We'll let him go. I would love to bring him back, but let's see who else we need to re-sign first. I'll let him to go to free agency. I'll let Ingram go to free agency. Bryce Huff, he doesn't want to come back. I would like to have him back. DeMarcus Lawrence, I'm going to let him walk. Let's try to get Huff back, and then I'll move him back to the right side. 2 years. Let's see if you'll take that. No, it's okay. We'll have fun on free agency. Let's re-sign Pace. No, he doesn't want to come back. But let's see. All right. Yeah, I know I overpay for some people and some people not. Let's see, Klein, I'll let go. Oh, they really don't want to come back. I don't blame them. Being backups their whole career. We'll give them just one more year. And then franchise tag him. Definitely go after Addison and Huff on free agency. And I think that's about it for re-signing. Yeah. Let's go right to free agency. We got about 57 mil. Let's see who's on free agency. Definitely gonna go defense first. Well, let's see what happens here on free agency. Davies White. I'll give him a little bit more. Why not? For 1 year. Lock it in. Let's see. We get all 3. The center's still thinking, but we get the other one. Lindsley. I'll give you a little bit more money. More teams coming. Alright, well, I'm trying to win a Super Bowl. I understand he's older and should get somebody younger. Let's see here. Did he sign? He did sign. Alright, I'll meet you in the 1st next year. How about that? knows? I mean, I don't mind giving up the first and second this year. But I might try next year. I could put the first and second next year. There we go. Boom. We got Jonathan Taylor. Running back we need. All right. Let's go to the draft. Pick what we need.
It's now the Vikings' turn.
This draft is just filling up positions we really need. Center we don't need. Left end, absolutely. We definitely need somebody on that outside. You know what? And for this next pick, I'm just going to take this guy. He had pretty good stats. I mean, out of all the people that were available, Buchanan, he was the best option on defense that I was looking through. Fourth pick.
The Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock.
I do need an extra lineman. You know what? I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to pick and hope you're good.
The Bengals now on the clock.
He's a backup. And this will be my last pick I choose. I'm just going to be picking a backup. He has the best physical stats left out of everybody else, but his accuracy is not that good. Well, I'll sort out the roster and everything. Oh no, but first I'll just show you the draft picks. Got a couple of trade offers for backups, but I have to move the roster around. This was our draft. Not good. Definitely not good. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, let's see who they picked with our pick at 27. They picked a corner, Roman Patterson. Not bad in development. Who would I have picked around 27? See who's still left. No, not the center, not corner, not free safety, not quarterback, tight end, no. Not the guard. Probably would have taken the D tackle. I've seen really good ends out here. It's not a good end season. I mean Blake, probably Blake. But, top overall, Keith McCray. There you go. Damn. Best boy. Well, those were the top draft picks. I will see you with the team all set up week 1. Alright, here we are at the beginning of the season. We're going to be taking on the team that kicked us out of the playoffs, but let's hop right into it. Season goals, 7 wins. Our strength is definitely our offense. I will show you the team. Opening day keys, absolutely. You have to have a tremendous offense. Just dominate. I think we might dominate the run game. Jonathan Taylor on the team. Probably this offensive line. This offensive line ain't slacking. But these are the upgrades. Not really anybody important. Maybe the backup quarterback. But that's about it. Just upgrade them. Now, our weakest position is definitely left end. I'm going to show you guys the team right here. We have a 92 overall offense. Crazy. But this is our offense. Not bad. It's pretty dang good. Yeah. And this is our defense. Pretty much the same last year across the top of the board here. We did add White, but this is what I mean by our defensive line is it's not looking good. It is what it is. But let's just hop right into the season. Alright, here we are midway into the season, and we started out 0-2, but we have rung off 5 in a row. This defense has become like a no-fly zone. We're struggling a little bit on our rushing defense. Was it week 1? Addison and Jonathan Taylor had gotten hurt for the first 3 and 5 weeks, so that was fun. But somehow we still made it through. We're doing pretty good on offense. I'd like to see our third down get a little bit better. But defense is where I'm shocked. We are #1 in sacks, and I showed you that defensive line. I have not played any games. I will show you guys. I have not played a single game. That's what we started out as. But that's what we started out as. We'll go right into stats for anybody who's curious how we're doing halfway through the season. 10th offense. Alright. We could work on some touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor's doing good. I picked up Chuba Hubbard off of free agency. So, that's good. Doug Jeffries, our #1 receiver in yards. It's kind of funny. Jetta. I might have to change around because Jetta's not getting many targets. Yeah. Addison, I'll probably. I don't get it, but yeah. All right, let's work on some contracts real quick. Got the bye week next week. Quarterbacks. Daniels, I'm gonna have to pick that up. Jonathan Taylor, absolutely. Definitely 3 years. Come on back. Definitely could re-sign him. I could trade him. Could let him walk. He's not doing much for us, but our offense is clicking. How about I keep him? Let's run through here. Hopefully, Christensen takes a contract this year. Probably become the highest paid left tackle. Pretty much $30 million a year is crazy, but yeah, if it's worth it. Doesn't give up many sacks a year. Got to pay for that. O'Neal, he wants to come back. Since he wants to come back, I'll definitely try to take money from him to save Christian. See if that extra $2 million I took away, I'll put on there and double it. But he's becoming a high paid. Same thing with DeMarcus. I'll wait till the end of the year, see what overall he drops to. Hunter, absolutely, I would want to resign because when he starts to regressing in overalls, I put him on D-line. I mean, he should be there anyway. I'll give you 2 years, 18 a year, save $500,000 for Christian. Tre'Davious White is just a 1-year rental. Byron, I'll wait till the end of the season. All right, those are our contracts. Let's get into some upgrades here, and then I'll show you the team after, see what improvements we have. Huntington, he had a breakout one of the games, and he did get it. Where is it? Morale. There to start with. Alright, boom. He got 10,000 for all of our defensive linemen, so that was absolutely well needed. I'll let those both go on run stop. Newsome, Curl, Jaden. Get him up at another overall. And then more edge. Pretty much good with how these guys want to upgrade. Spellman Chambers. It's funny, he got 10,000 but at a 69 overall. I mean, normally 10,000 at a 69 overall, that might be like 2 points. I've gotten like 3 points from 69 overall. Probably development. You know what? Let's let everybody else upgrade. And since we're doing so fire, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Maybe in the playoffs, unless there's a big injury or something that happens. Alright, here we are in the playoffs, going up against the division rival, the Bears. What a last few weeks of the season it was. I'll show you our schedule. We had so many division opponents at the end of the year. That's it. We had the Bears, Jets. We lost to the Dolphins and 49ers. the Bills. That was a must-win game. We needed that. But, we lost to the Packers, which sucked. We definitely could have used that win. But those were our games. And, yeah. Show you the stats for a season. Our defense surprisingly did a lot better than I thought. The secondary probably definitely helped. Jane Daniels, another 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. A little bit down from last year. Same amount of sacks. Yeah, same old. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor, pretty nice. Receiving, no 1,000-yard receiver, which, I get it. He's a scrambling quarterback. 9 sacks. Defense, which we did lead the league in sacks, which is amazing. I'm glad I brought back Lawrence. I did not see that happening. Kicking, pretty good. Punting, yeah. Let's go to the NFL. These are the top guys. Rushing, these are the top rushers. I'm also looking for Cook. Yeah. The reason why I thought that we had Cook is because I just started one with the Bills just for fun. So, all right. Who gave up the most sacks? A lot of left tackles. Where's some elite 9? It's pretty consistent with all the most of the top left tackles. But yeah. Oh, defense. Excuse me. All right. Tackles. This would let the use. Tackles for losses. Miles Garrett. TJ. Sacks. The usual. Interceptions. Ward. Here we go. All right. Let's get into the upgrades real fast. These are these stats. I wish we had a couple more takeaways. Just a couple more. Double digit at least. These are all of our upgrades. I'm probably just going to let them all upgrade how they want to. Well, maybe I'll give them a +1 to speed rush. Hopefully that gives them a couple speed. They all need it. But let's see if we can bring this team to the Super Bowl. We got a tough team on our task. 152. We have a tough team. Sorry. Let's get right into the playoffs. We have a tough team here. Chicago right ahead of us. Number 1 rushing team. Defense is minus sacks and takeaways. So I think our simulation can beat them. I hope. If they lose, we won right next to Dallas. But we've all, anybody watching or anything, we've played Madden so long. Anybody that knows that plays Madden 24 this year, Dallas is the complete opposite from what they are in real life. When they get to the playoffs, they are hard to beat, which is kind of funny. And I hope my team can do it. I built them as best as I could. Yes, the defense is a little shaky, but yeah, I hope. All right, let's get right into it. Come on. Let's see how their stats are. Other than passing, their offense is looking pretty good there. But defense, I think we can, even though they have a high defensive rating, come on. I think we can. See what I mean? 42-35. That's the divisional round again. I just can't get past the divisional round. I might do. I'll do 2 more seasons with this next year because I don't know. Do we get rid of all the old players from this team and try to get as many draft picks or see who's on free agency? I don't know. But 45-35, my defense just couldn't stop them. I've been having problems with defense even on my own offline ones where my team just can't stop the pass for anything, no matter who I have back there. Look at that, 5 touchdowns. I mean, Jonathan Taylor did everything he could. I just Gallup and jeez. I mean, Jefferson tried to have a game out there, but my defense just can't stop. No matter who I get on it, any of them. Parsons got a sack. Pretty clean game. To any how many tackles were lost? Yeah. Tackles in general. They got a lot of tackles. We tried. We played the most downs. Yeah, see, our defense was out there a long time. They had the ball. I mean, just look at Dak. I mean, Jane had a pretty good game too. Like 88%. I mean, but just yards wise and touchdowns, Dak. 35. Jonathan Taylor definitely helped. I think. I honestly, I'm blanked on this team. I don't know what to do next. I can get rid of all the old players because I ran it back pretty much for 2 years in a row, and same result, divisional round. Like, what do I do? It's probably gonna be defense because at times we definitely need a defensive stop, and I don't think my team's getting in the playoffs, especially in the playoffs. Regular season, good. And what I meant by what I said before was, in the playoffs, my defense can't stop anybody. In the regular season, they're fine. I can get sacked. I get 5-6 sacks a game. It's just, it's just, I don't know. That's what it is. NFC, offense, Cowboys. That's who it is. If you guys want to stop, we got a couple people in the top 10. But this, what I'm thinking right off the top of the bat, we have a Super Bowl rematch in the 90s. What was it? Super Bowl 20 something. A rematch again. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys win. But a new, fresh Super Bowl. I mean, they've gone off before. You see, 35-14. This Cowboys just they're hard to stop in the playoffs. Dak got MVP. Those are the last few years. If you forgot. And these are who are gonna retire. Marcus Lawrence retired. All right. It's our only retirement from our team. When we get later into the season, I'll scroll down here. First couple seasons, not many people retire in free agency. But 35-14, those are your Super Bowl champs for the 2026 year 3. These guys will just get upgrades. Yeah, that's what it is. Staff moves, I really don't know. Divisional round back-to-back years. I mean, technically we do have. It says we do have $77 million to spend, but probably after trying to resign, like, I'm gonna try to sign Christensen again. I'm gonna throw the bag at him. Yeah, Phil Staff. Yeah, I should have. That's my mistake. Christensen here. He does not want to come back. I'm gonna try to throw the bag at him. Jordanson. I mean, Addison. I don't know. I combine both names. I don't know. Yes, he's a good receiver, but he's just not being used in our playbook. I don't know. There's some big changes coming that I want to. That might. Excuse me. Speaking, there are a lot of things I might want to do in this team in the off season, and most of it's probably going to have to do with defense. I mean, offense. We're clicking. It's just I have to get the right receiver, or I don't want to change the playbook because we simulated well with the playbook, both playbooks. Players, I don't know. Between this season, off season, the recordings, I'm gonna do a lot of looking around, seeing and stuff. But you know what? We're not gonna leave it off on this. Who would we leave? Defense. I mean, he's done great the last few years. I wish him luck wherever team he went to. Buffalo, 3-4 Storm. Sean McVay, Daniels. I'm gonna try this guy. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys next episode. If you made it this long, I appreciate it very much. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. Turn on the notifications. I would love to start posting not frequently, but regularly. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.